Man, we are ready to kick off the day. EG versus EHOME. The world is alive. The crowd is alive.
But for
Bottom
now,
lane, you've actually got Tusker starting the initiation. Jakiro arrives, double ice path. They're fighting inside the March. The machines is not good for EG because there's more support arriving. It's Tiny in through the rear, tossing back S4. This should be the first blood. Cogs creates space, but ASD arrives. It'll connect with the lightning. Tiny's not done just yet. The Avalanche trying to buy some time for the ice path to connect. EHOME with 4 heroes on the bottom lane. Claim 2 kills to open up day 2 of the main event. Around the back, looking for the Tinker. Level 6 clock, as you said. Going to look for the hook in. Waits for it. Ego jukes it up. And they turn their attention over towards Innocence. He's looking to get the ice path off, but just so heavily interrupted. They're tossing and throwing around S4. So this game very, very close. And kind of what at least viewers would have been hoping for, depending which part of the world you're from.
Yeah, mid, they've got Dota. Yeah, they're going to force TPs. So Fly tomed up. They're ready to go. Hooks off cooldown as well.
He's looking for it, but already the attack in from Tiny. Toss is available, throwing him back underneath the tower. Into the Pulse Nova. Not where S4 want to be. The Phoenix Sun does come out. They all got hit by the sprites, so they can't attack fast enough. Imprisonment from Samel is actually going to at least buy time for Jakiro to walk away from this, but it will still not be enough. The shards are blocking up. Innocence can't walk out, but at least he can get the ice path down, so Fly will die in the back lines. They're seeing Crit just twitching on the other side of the river. Double damage. Pick up, toss him back underneath the ice path. Snowballs down. They kind of got to stay in the ice path to get the sun, but it will not happen. Crit, Vac back and controlled. Support is nearby, but it will not be rendered. EHOME are worried about it. Leshrack's pushing in the bottom lane in the meantime. He's going to TP towards the mid because Avalanche, he got the melee creep that was with Clockwork. And EG are looking for the counter initiation. You know, EHOME don't want a bar of this. They just got the Bloodstone completed on the Leshrack.
Yeah, this is a power spike for EHOME. You got to be careful if you're EG. You've got your ults up. You want to take a good fight here, but there's a Crimson Guard mech on the Darkseer.
Movement forward, hook shot in from S4, cleans up the line by putting the cogs down, but the 4 stars from EHOME allow the repositioning. Ego's getting the Martial Machines down, the Ice Path and the Macro Pyre, not to mention the Darkseer wall. It's causing problems for Evil Geniuses. They want to back up. The BKBs have been expended, and Jakiro is the only one to die, and he buys back, looking for the fight to continue. Here's your jump forward with a Sunder in from Martese, combining with the Eclipse and Snowball. All of EG are taking the Uber try all the way to the tier 1 tower, killing off the Jakiro for another dieback. Tiny down as well. Leshrack's finding the back lines, but he's low on mana. Darkseer is pretty much out of it, so EG turn their attention to that mid tier 1 tower.
He's going Ags next. This is the full DPS AoE Tinker build.
They're running top. Arteezy's
in trouble.
He's too far away. He doesn't have BKB available. He can't even TP out this if he wanted to. Up through the trees. The Tinker needs to keep the vision up. Sunder gives him the life. Oh, the damage! Ego's gonna die! Arteezy, he does have options. Support's coming in from Tusker. How long can he live through this? 17-1 charges, not long enough. Into the trees. The Pulse Nova will bring him down. We're not going to catch up more, but the Observer and Centric from Dire side will be able to see Terrorblade, but they want to find Clockwork. Toss him back in. Perfect ice path. There will be the problematic of that blade mail of Clockwork, but they just tank through it. And find the kill, a quick D-ward, but the Darkseer wall creates the illusions. Terrorblade wanting to walk away. He's got BKB available. The Ice Path's already connected Terrorblade on the Half-Life. Remember that Sunder BKB. They need to burst him down, and now he'll BKB. Looking for a Sunder target. It's going to be the Darkseer, Faith Beyond. The support is moving in. Tinker TPing to the Shrine. These BKBs, they're wearing out quickly because they bought them so early. They're force-stopping forward. They still want the Terrorblade. No Sunder, no BKB. Tiny, toss him up in the air. The Ice Path won't connect, but maybe with Leshrack in the middle of the fight. Defensive imprisonment is doing the work, and Tusker creates space in the back line. He's got the space created and the shard block up. They will not want to force it any further. Tiny dies.
And be that the Jakiro now, but later in this game.
Surging. Tiny forward. He's not underneath the sentry wall. They've got their own sentry. Now he is visible, and he jumps in. Double avalanche. They need a combination. The stun with the fact with the BKBs from Samel come off. He's got Eclipse available. He can just drop it on the heads to the north if he wants to find the kill, but he doesn't have the vision to play with. Now his BKB will wear off. Defensive imprisonment. Is there a follow-up? Leshrack, preps it. The ice pass. That's Samel. He blinks away. Crip will go into the snowball. That may be able to make more space in the shot. He controls up 3 in the back lines. Another defensive imprisonment from Samel. Crip will finally go down to the Dagon of Tinker, but they're looking for it, but don't force up into the Eclipse! Samel is trying to style, but even he does not have enough style to get away from that EHOME lineup.
Jamel just a bit over-aggressive.
They're going again. Avalanche in. Arteezy, now the target in mid. They want him to burn this BKB again. He can send a life on Tiny, but it's not a lot of life. He gets back again. The ice paths will miss this. Not to mention the split earth, but he's BKB. He turns around, looking for the kill onto Leshrac. Underneath the Supernova, he feels more confident. S4 as well, but they don't have a lot of life. The stun from the Supernova will connect over on the high ground, but with the Avalanche behind the lines, they still need to keep moving north. It's just not possible. EHOME, they're sliding all over EG, and EG is slippery as hell, all down into the grave. 5 heroes die, crit respawns quickly. That's 178 int on the OD, which all goes to buffing up the Eclipse. Thanks to the Tinker Observer Ward that's down. Arteezy knows exactly where Tiny's walking, but EHOME, they're running up behind. They want to be involved in this fight. The Lightning Storm will bounce through. He's underneath the Tinker Ward. He'll bounce a little bit further up. He's out of vision. Just lay the rocket spam forward, and maybe they have enough control, but no! There goes your Eclipse. Faith Beyond's BKB will protect him so he can surge himself away underneath the Phoenix Sun. But on the other side, Clockwork dying to Leshrac. The blink forward from ASD gives him a double kill, but you know Sumail wants more. 28 intel stolen. He hit so hard. Make it 32. Eclipse, he'll have his way to jump back out to Ego. A quick blink. Faith Beyond. He's running back as Arteezy chases him as well. ASD will finally go down. Has pushed out a little bit. A BT down from the Tinker. Clockwork, he reveals himself. He turns on the Blade Mail, so that's why there's no blink available. And OD also arrives. Tinker will just go down. Buyback's available. And I think EHOME were trying to bait with their Tinker, but now he's got Shadow Blade available. They don't have any detection inside the base, but they don't want to have to buy back on Tinker. So Faith Beyond, he'll burn the wall to create a copy of the Terrorblade. Wants to try and keep it alive. Sumail jumps in to try and get rid of it, but it won't happen.
You don't need EG, just go top. You know the wall's down. This is the big damage. This is the only way EHOME gets physical damage.
No Macropire, no wall. Tinker still refusing to buy back. Fortification is up. ASD has returned to the lane. But it looks like Evil Geniuses and will take this top lane of Rax.
Watch for Sumail to just get active. He's so threatening. There he is.
Still no buyback from the Tinker. Terrorblade, so much damage, so much lifesteal thanks to the Satanic Tinker will finally buy back. And Sumail, he's underneath the fountain, drops the Eclipse! A triple kill on the back of 36 stolen int! Man, EHOME have to be, well, yeah.
Tinker's dead. That was the Tinker buyback.
This is the game, really. Without Tinker, there's no way that EHOME can really defend their lane of their base.
What I said, one fight, one kill. Tinker's dead. Oh, well, easy win.
Just like Powerball, one fight can change it all for you. Even Refresher Orb being purchased up by Terrorblade. They got the Hex out. They damage onto Jakiro. Sumail hits like a truck, 40 stolen intelligence. They're trying to get the counter kill into him. Sumail is low, but he will be able to survive. And in fact, they go in even deeper. Sumail actually got the stunted life out from the Terrorblade, and that's who ASD is chasing down. He's forgotten the rest of his team. He's chasing after the Terrorblade, but it won't happen. Hook shot avoided. ASD, time for what?
Look at where Sumail is. He's in the base. Casually just hurricane biking.
Just killing everybody.
Oh, he buys a refresher.
Oh, yeah. He bought it. He actually bought it before. He must have sold it, then repurchased it with the Eclipse. He gets one more kill into Faith Beyond. Leshrac is still battling as much as he can over towards the shrine to get some mana back so he can try and battle against Cripple, but they still can't find the kill. Instead, they find Sumail, the Avalanche. He'll get the BKB off the Avalanche. He was never able to connect. Tiny hexed up for the moment. You know Sumail wants to get a little bit of intel. Okay, that's a little bit of an interesting Hurricane Pike, but now the orbs, boom, 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 all flying down to the Tiny. Run home, however, Arteezy is taking the tier 3 towers, so while this fight goes on, EHOME are being mega creeped by the Terrorblade. They have to try and cancel any TPs back. Faith Beyond's TP, it won't work either. Trying to BKB and search away. He didn't want to have to use that one before, so Crit and Fly will stay on the back of his tail, but Arteezy's just going for the full GG. He is isolated, but he has Refresher Orb as well as the BKB, so here you go again. The double parallel wall. They need to try and bring him down. Avalanche toss, that's onto a support. His BKB is there, not to mention the Sunder. He won't even have it. No one's got enough life for him to really steal it. They back him back in. Maybe actually he has to be pushed back. The range track isn't down just yet. This Tinker makes it difficult when the laser bounces through, giving that miss chance. The parallel walls, if they're another back, is still on cooldown for the moment, but the range track is finally brought down. Leshrac wants to fight, but so does Sumail. Here comes your orb attacks into Leshrac. 12 down on the end, and Sumail gets smarter and smarter. 52 intelligence stolen, and he's got Eclipse up. You know he wants to nuke him.
This is going to be fun.
Ready?
Oh, he's going to go in.
Ready? Hammer is in 3, 2, 1, boom! Goodbye, Faith Beyond. Goodbye, everybody else. The Nova's dropped as well. Sumail is as smart as they come. He'll end this game on 84, 88 stolen intelligence against EHOME. It's a smart draft. They are meant to be geniuses. Evil ones.
with the core hero, with the TB, and you know, I think EG just have a better understanding of how to play and draft right now.
The Tier 1 tower this time,
come.
directly in front of EHOME, and they just like, it's a will to dive. S4 at least can juke it up a little bit, but they just keep ether shocking him down. Now you go into your tag team, and with the spin damage, they're a little bit clustered inside the trees. EHOME walking over their own feet, but this is the exact thing we were worried would happen again. S4 locked in, brought down. Now they move top. Snowball going in after Terrorblade. Arteezy had a free game before he begins his TP, but the shackles are available. Terrorblade will fall.
TPs to the shrine. I think he has to stick in the jungle now.
They're going forward with Crit, trying to find initiation while Dead Prophet has a Spirit Siphon up. Snowball protects two, and they're going towards Samel. That's the target they want to kill off. ASD up on the hillside, does the damage, gets the distance away from Crit. Now can continue to fight if they want to.
Spamming the wave, like all the melee creeps just die.
He's coming from behind, the beginning extra TP to the top lane. They want to try and fight underneath this Underlord. Tiny is going to be there. They already get the toss back. Underlord begins the TP away to safety. Tusker will keep him alive inside the Snowball. Watch the mechanics work. Underlord, no! The send back, it didn't come in time. Innocence tried to buy as much space as possible, but it still wasn't enough. He doesn't see around the trees. Now he goes down into the lane. Sees, but has to cut through the path. Begins his own TP out. They don't see it. The TP, the Snowball will end up canceling it. Arteezy will die. He almost got away, but you want to turn your attention towards the mid lane. Fly as well as S4 doing the wraparound with the Observer Ward. They see the Juggernaut. Spin is out, but Doom will go through this, and he gets back to the Tier 2 tower. ASD, it's going to be the imprisonment. Keep the Doom out of play. Build up this intel, and then drop the Eclipse if possible. Doom will fall and even get the Hex. Fly, Shackles means the Supernova cannot come out. Fly, he tries to drop down one sprite. He has to Nova if he's going to survive this, but there's no way he does. He'll die from imprisonment, and it'll be a waste of an ultimate. But look at this sustain. Drop the healing ward. The heroes up on top lane. EG is starting to bring more, however, as the Hexes come out. Mass Serpent Ward's committed. They want to keep the Shackles over on the Doombringer so the damage can kick in. But then Phoenix Sun and Doom both being committed. This is a real troublesome fight for Ego. He will be brought down because Samel was able to get in range. Gets the last hit. Mass Serpent Ward's farmed up. But meanwhile, it's going to be Samel. OD has arrived in the fight. Looking for more up in the trees. The Hexes are out. They're controlling S4. Shackles are up. You got Faith Beyond to lend the secondary stun. S4 is just trapped, and all that stolen in now being used to amplify the damage of the OD. Does he pop from this? They want to stick around to ensure it, but ASD was already walking away.
Initiating onto the back lines aggressively.
Speaking of Rasta, Avalanche is going to clip him, but he's underneath his own Mass Serpent Wards. He feels pretty confident just to lend another hit. Not to mention OD is ready to jump. 16 intelligence, still stolen. As he jumps in, the Eclipse will instantly get the nuke. The Tiny has no mana, and ASD's orb, it followed Fly through the Icarus dive. A toss out from Crit. It gets a revenge. Samel will arrive. I don't know if it was in time to get much more, and okay, Underlord is not going to join the fight. They know Sunder is on cooldown for the moment. Because Samel's got a lot of damage behind him. He could just pop that Exorcism.
Got Blink too.
And the physical damage will start to arrive. They start the Sunray over on Underlord. He's moving back behind the tower. There's no mana. He's got no pit. The silence. They jump forward. Shaman can't get the Hex. Samel was so quick on this one. Shaman protected by the Snowball. That's the first save. The sharp lockout, mail out. Innocence to go. No, it won't. Toss forward from Samel.
But now they'll be able to backstab me from the side. What a play.
So even if they get this once, they'll have to get this twice, but they'll start with the Hex, following up in the Shackles. This is the control. First spin. They clean up the creep wave. This will make the Omnislash even more effective. No. They toss him. He didn't get the Sunder off.
No, but they used the punch. He can BKB TP now if he wanted to.
Oh boy, the Mass Serpent Wards. Arteezy trapped. Now the Omnislash isolating Arteezy. He creates an illusion, tries to negate some of the damage, and then Sunder's Ego! EHOME! They gave the fight to Arteezy as supporters arrived from Evil Jesus. The rest of them, they won out, but Samel is there. Faith Beyond, he can't ulti anymore. They use that to come down. Even the Doom, they can't do anything. OD can attack through his own BKB. He'll back up. You're seeing Crit. He's jumping in through the back lines as the EG lineup. They stampede forward. Look for a target. Faith Beyond the trees. Just gets his TP off in time. EHOME should be lucky they get away with only the Tusker as well as the Juggernaut dead.
And you've got to be concerned just because of the amount of damage Arteezy can do. And look at this TP
Shrine
coming in.
TP, Shaman. They were waiting for him. The Dire Observe Ward was too shallow. Shaman does have buyback available, but you can see Crit trying to capitalize on it, picking up the Tusker, throwing it back in. He'll snowball, but Arteezy arrives. Metamorphosis up, all the damage available, even a creep wave, so no backdoor protection. They have to buy back on the Shaman. The defense onto Arteezy. S4's even grabbed the creep waves on bottom lane.
Here they go.
It's, this will allow the Radiant creep wave to move as quickly as they can. Bottom lane, the attack arrives, fortifications available, they'll burn it, try and waste a little bit of the time of the exorcism. The silence didn't really do a lot to Faith Beyond. He's even loaded orb up. That's a good 3-man pit, but where's your follow-up? Where's your attack? Mass Serpent was defensive. Something actually trap over on the Terrorblade, but the damage is being done already. The tier 3 tower is gone. Sumail is focusing on the racks. The Crimson Guard is actually delaying this fight, and they toss back in Faith Beyond to look for the attack. Terrorblade, he's dropping low, but Aegis is still available. Even with the Snowball forward, the Lotus Orb, he'll send him back. This is actually really problematic. They're going to go deep under the tier 4 towers, but that's easy BKBs. There ain't no problem here. EHOME's going. They're dropping like flies. 2 heroes down, but flies revive. As Innocence wants to keep this battle going. That's to be a second full lane of racks now taken. Top lane is the only thing that survives for EHOME. They don't have the Shaman, but they want to fight. Sunder already getting the life back into the Terrorblade. It's not like he's already got the Aegis Immortal available too. Where's the sustain? There's no Omni Slash. The Doom is out, and they're all going down. Say goodbye to Tuskar. Juggernaut is doomed. He's the one that can't get back to safety. Then OD, he's starting to build up some intelligence, but he's got no other team to be the front liner.
The deny comes out at the end there. EHOME will call the GG.
GG. Well done by Evil Geniuses.